After Shaun was fired, he accidentally got into a scuffle with a punk at a bar. The guy shoved him to the ground and roughed him up. Then the punk suddenly passed out and fell hard onto the floor. Shaun quickly called an ambulance and they took him to the hospital, where doctors diagnosed a possible epidural hematoma. Shaun wanted to help with the treatment, but he was no longer a doctor there. He glanced at the report in Claire's hand and realized it might be more than just a brain bleed. He suspected the patient's nerves were involved too, so he suggested Claire order an EEG, a CT scan and an angiogram. After that, he went back to check on the patient and sure enough he found a problem. Just as he was about to call a nurse, Shaun suddenly collapsed. It turned out the punk had broken 2 of Shaun's ribs, causing a tear in his chest wall, and now he had to be admitted as well. Meanwhile, the punk who had hit him called Claire over. The unfinished sentence Shaun had said before passing out made him nervous. He was afraid of hospitals and worried that doctors hadn't diagnosed a fatal acute illness. He told Claire that Shaun had said the word trampoline right before he fainted. This completely stumped Claire. She and Dr. Lim thought it over for a long time but still couldn't figure out what it meant. Suddenly, the punk's blood pressure dropped and he fell into a coma. A nurse injected a vasopressor, and now they urgently needed to figure out what Shaun had meant. But that vague word left the 3 surgeons guessing. So Claire returned to the patient's room. She stood on a stool in front of him, staring straight at him, trying to see things from Shaun's perspective. And sure enough, she spotted the issue. She noticed an active mass in the patient's neck, likely related to the aorta, and it already showed signs of rupture. Fortunately, they treated him in time and the patient was saved. Afterwards, at the board meeting, the former dean strongly urged Director Han to let Shaun stay, but Han refused to change his mind and wouldn't allow Shaun to return. At that point, the new chief, Dr. Marcus, lost his patience. He said, "If you can fire your subordinate, then I can fire mine." In order to protect Shaun, Dr. Marcus ended up firing Director Han, the very man he had happily brought in before.